I didn't go. I left the last minute, decided I'm just going to go, and I went to work from home for it. Could abbreviate it. I knew that it wasn't in my head to be an academic.
No, well, it's funny. So I thought it was quite technical. My really quite technical.
Nearly done it.
Probably. Well, I was lucky. So
Very ouchy.
Very good morning, Richie Blake here from Tacker. So where are we today? We're still in the Teign catchment, obviously, but we're up near Trusham. So we're further downriver, much below Steps Bridge in the lower Teign water if you're an angler. And we're on a particular piece of water called the Bramble Brook. So the Bramble Brook, like all tributaries, flows into the main Teign. And today we've got volunteers out and we're clearing an invasive species. The invasive species we're talking about today is Himalayan Balsam, which is a hangover from our good friends the Victorians. Here's a piece of Himalayan balsam that we've pulled. It's notoriously shallow rooted and it's a weak plant, you know, it's mostly water, so it grows like wildfire. Why are we clearing it? So if we have a look down here, we're starting to swathe our way into this and clear away. This is a really old piece of woodland here, and the Bramble Brook is flowing right at the bottom of the hill. Himalayan balsam grows really quickly. It also seeds, and when the seed pods develop, which is usually June, late June, so around where we are now, if the seed pods burst, they can fire the seed range like 8 feet, 8 meters away from the actual plant. So what happens when one plant takes hold, those seeds just erupt. And this is without doubt the biggest expanse of Himalayan balsam I've ever seen, which is why we're here to do it. And there's another reason that it's important to clear it when it's next to rivers. Okay, so this is a small plant down here. If I just pull it, there's no effort to remove that, and it's really shallow rooted. And the plant, after it's seeded and we go into autumn, winter, it actually dies back so that this wouldn't look like this, all grown up with plants everywhere. It would look like an ordinary forest floor. So by dying back, the root system dies and we leave the ground again very loose. So we're in the Teign Valley and in the Teign catchment, we're on a spate river. So if we get horrendous rains, what happens is all of this sediment, soil runoff again, degrades and goes down into our systems. And, we have actually electrofished and found smolts or young salmon in the Bramble Brook, and being able to clear things like this, making it as good as we can, not only does it support the health of the river, the brook, if those seed pods go into the Bramble Brook, they could establish big colonies of Himalayan balsam here. They could also then wash downstream from the Bramble Brook, ending up in the main Teign and creating further problems downstream. So at Tacker, with our volunteers, we have a little mantra: take care of the headwaters and the river takes care of itself. So this is exactly what we're doing. The other benefit, and we are far away from running water here, but the other benefit, this is beautiful, beautiful mature woodland. And imagine what this would look like when we clear this, and we will rake it back up into piles so it can just decompose and rot naturally. But suddenly you get light, you get, rain, you get all sorts of stuff moving back into the forest floor. And that will improve the health, the flora, the fauna, and hopefully get this back to functioning and looking like a proper mature woodland. I mean, look at it.
Yeah. You've got a couple of weeks off, have you?
No. Right, we're just having a little break, and we've actually found a large plant with some flowers on it, which would soon turn to seed pods. So you can see why the Victorians like them, because they actually look quite tropical and splash of colour. But again, it's such a fast growing plant that all of a sudden it will go into flower, the seed pods will be there, and they'll hang down and then they'll burst. And now if you imagine that on the side of a river where water's flowing away downstream, seeds are now in the water, they're deposited downstream. So here we are, lunchtime update. This has been sort of 3 hours work now for us with 6 people. And look how much we've achieved. Come on, you lot. Come on. So it's great to have these volunteers on board, and it's part of us as TACA's mission to achieve what we can with people giving up their time to do good in the catchment, exactly what we're doing here. So how do you get involved? Well, we've got a website, www.thetaca.com. We'll put a link in the video. Do go on there, subscribe, because there's news articles written about the catchment. You can go on and download our final technical report from the River Tin Restoration Project, the findings of a 4-year study on the tin catchment from the National Lottery Heritage Fund. And also, we post volunteer opportunities. So subscribe onto the website and get involved with us, because with more people we can do more things, and with a better ecosystem on the river, it just safeguards and protects the future for the tin, because it's a wonderful place, a wonderful catchment, and let's do what we can together. So thank you.